These 10 editors got the exact same 20-second clip, and what they created will blow your mind. The price is $100 for third, $150 for second, and $250 for first place. And not only will I be picking the winner, I will also give feedback which everyone can implement. The first one is Alexandra. If you're an editor who wants to level up, land high-paying clients, and edit like the pros, listen up. Inside the Social Creator Club Pro, you'll get access to project files from my YouTube videos, exclusive asset packs, including a UI pack, deep dives on all popular styles using Premiere Pro, After Effects, and Blender, interviews with editors of Ali Abdaal, Magnets Media, and more, and a 6-week roadmap to get your first client and earn 1 to 5K a month
really
as
clean.
an editor.
Oh, good start. Good first one. Alexandra, a really good one to start out with. Ooh, I liked how you matched the style of like recently of the intros too with the UI animations. I think it's super clean. I love this animation the most with the colorful. Like because you know, like everyone is doing the timeline, right? Where the timeline comes out, and yeah, this is just a really creative way to do it. I think that's really nice, and this is super dope too. With the editors of Magnets Media, and yeah, that's really cool. I really like
Magnets Media and more, and a 6-week roadmap to get your first.
Sound effects were maybe a bit too loud. I really liked how he did this too, like a really creative way to show this too.
Client and earn 1 to 5K
Yeah, really clean.
a month as an editor.
It's so nervous to be the first one, Alexander. That's fine. Like really, someone needs to be the first one, right? I think you haven't been the first one for a while. The timeline like that looked really great. Secure. I agree. Clean and dope. Yes, I like that it does not have fast animations. I totally agree. Alexandra, I haven't participated in a while. Also, no, I get that. But yeah, you set the bar really high. I agree with Obito. I really agree. Like depending on the others, like it's just clean. I don't have much feedback either. Oh yeah, okay. So let's start out with this first shot. I think this went a bit too quick. Like I think you could make that a bit more smoother. It would fit in with the style too. With the, I get that you want to draw people in, by the way. So, but just a tiny bit more smooth. That's maybe like I'm trying to, or I'm also being really critical now. Only thing maybe also here, and now again being really critical. This is Google Drive. You could have also changed this UI to the Social Creator Club and just keep it the same layout, same also with the folders. I think that's cool. But I love this animation. And I think this is also super cool. This also makes sense because it's almost like a podcast you're listening to. Let's vote. Obito, change the drive icon to SCC and you're golden. Well, exactly. That would already solve it, right? Okay. So I think this is a solid A tier. I would maybe even be like, okay, it's an S tier, but that depends a bit on the other animations. I'm not like, whoa, this is like crazy. I did really like that animation with the colors coming out. So I would maybe even give it an S tier, but I want to keep it open. You know what? I'm going to give it an S tier. And then I'll, because if someone else, you know what? Why not? And then maybe if someone else blows me away, then we'll change it up. Let's be positive. I'm in a positive mood. Alexandra, I'm going to put you on S tier. And the next one is Sujal.
Hi there, Tom from the future here. If you're an editor who wants to level up, land high-paying clients, and edit like the pros, listen up. Inside the Social Creator Club Pro, you'll get access to project files from my YouTube videos, exclusive asset packs, including a UI pack, deep dives on all popular styles using Premiere Pro, After Effects, and Blender, interviews with editors of Ali Abdaal, Magnets Media, and more, and a 6-week roadmap to get your first client and earn 1 to 5K a month as an editor. And you also get 2 weekly live calls, premium stock footage, editing challenges, and even potential client opportunities. So if you are serious about making it as an editor, click the link below and I'll see you inside.
Oh, Sujal, what I really noticed is that your music and sound effects is super great. And I also really like the concepts that you did. I do see some improvements. So let's start out with the beginning. Okay, let's start out here. So I liked how you did this with the bar. And like basically I wouldn't change that much here, but I would change the bevel emboss and like just make it a bit more clean and a bit more minimalistic. It just fits this style more, right? I think that will make it look a bit better. And also margins. Like here you can see on the side, this S is almost touching it, but I like the concept, you know, like I wouldn't change anything about that. And your animation too. Alexandra, music and sound effects on point. I totally agree. Indian color scheme on the first animation. That's funny. Ledio, I would do the graph upside down. Yeah, I'll get into that because I also agree with that. I love the interview part. I also did. And Alexander pacing was good. Yeah, I totally agree with that too. I do like this. Maybe the shadow. I think there's a bevel emboss here too. Maybe I would take that off. Like I said, maybe the deep glow also a bit. Yeah, and this icon now also stands out like a lot, right? I would just keep the icons the same color, or yeah, I would just keep them the same color. And then here, I get why you added a drop shadow to the SEC logo, because it's hard. You wanted to keep it probably in the same color. I would just have it in a different color so you don't have to do the drop shadow, or make the drop shadow a bit more soft. I like how you added like a chromatic aberration in the vignette, like to give it a bit more sauce. So that's cool. I like the transition you did too with the dots. Really cool. I think this is also really cool. It shows like the editors. I think that's cool.
Media and more. And the 6 week
makes it more concrete, right? The roadmap was really clean, and I get why you did it like this, because you wanted to show the weeks. But like mentioned, like Letty already said, is that you want this to go up, right? Now it feels like a downward graph. You don't want to join something that has a downward graph. You don't want to go to the bottom. You want to go up. I would just change it around. So week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get why you did it like this, but yeah, just want to have the graph going up, going from 6K to 0K. Yeah, exactly. But the animation itself was really cool, right? Cool transition. Yeah, and this font felt a bit weird. Maybe you wanted to do like a chalkboard. I would do it a bit different. So I would keep the concept the same. I like that. Maybe put the SEC logo a bit smaller and in the center. I know it's a difficult logo to work with. Ideally, you want something horizontal. This is like a square icon. So I get this is difficult, but I would center it maybe. And then with the font, I think this fits on a chalkboard, right? Which is fine. If it was a chalkboard, I would just choose the font you had before. It looks like a credit card. The shine is luxurious. Yeah, that's also good. Like, it's really easy to do that wrong. That you do the shine like really strong, for example.
And even potential client opportunities. So if you are serious about making it as an editor, click the link below and I'll see you inside.
Sound effects on point. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I think it's like I would maybe give it. I would give it an A tier for now, and maybe I'll switch it around. But yeah, comparing it to Alexandra, I would then put it on A tier, and then maybe switch it around later. I don't know. We'll see. But I think it's like a solid A tier. Obido, so many talented people here. I feel insecure and inspired at the same time. Man, like really don't feel insecure about yourself, because like everyone is at a different stage. I also still learn, and also some edits that I see are better than me too. You know, like that's fine. That will always be the case. As in, like there will always be someone better. And that's totally fine. You need to just accept that. Not only that, sometimes the person is not always better. It's just that they made a better edit. It could be that someone here makes a really good edit, but it's also because they spent 3 weeks for it. But it's good that you're inspired. Eladio, Obido, doesn't matter, man. You can only learn here. Exactly. Alexandra, it's a normal feeling completely. I totally agree. And Jared, it's a good feeling, bro. That's also good. Alexandra, we're going to see even more unique edits to be inspired from. Sujal, yeah, mine too. From previous challenge, I tried to improve. Exactly. That's also the thing. The more editing challenges you will do, the more feedback you will ask, the quicker your improvement will be. If you don't do anything and just sit on your ass the whole day, then yeah, you won't improve. Alonso, surrounded by talent, intimidated yet inspired. Wow. The quotes. Put that on a t-shirt. Let's go to the next one. And the next one is noise.
Hi there, Tom from the future here. If you're an editor who wants to level up, land high-paying clients, and edit like the pros, listen up. Inside the Social Creator Club Pro, you'll get access to project files from my YouTube videos, exclusive asset packs, including a UI pack, deep dives on all popular styles using Premiere Pro, After Effects, and Blender. Interviews with editors of Ali Abdal, Magnets Media, and a 6-week roadmap to get your first client and earn 1 to 5K a month. So if you are serious about making it as an editor, click the link below and I'll see you inside.
Ooh, I really like the text animations you did. They're super clean. I like the colors too. Let's go back to the start. Alexandra, sound effects were a bit repetitive, but I really like it. SEC logo switch. Yeah, I like that transition too. So let's go through it. I see that you added another color grade to the video. To be honest, I wouldn't have done that because the video was already color graded, or I would have dialed it down a bit. But what I really liked is the text animation. Like I said, I really like the colors here. Even the bevel and emboss, I really enjoyed. But yeah, the colors just are like subtle, not too harsh, you know. I really like those text animations. Then let's go through to this part. Video editor. I really like the style too here. What I think you can improve on a bit is like the smoothness, maybe like add some motion blur, also ease it a bit, you know, like small things. Then the water fill animation, again, I would try to make that a bit more smooth. And then also small things here too. Keep the same font size, right? Like this would it would easily make more sense if this was just the same font size as advanced and intermediate. You just pick the font size that works the best, right? So intermediate is like the biggest you can get in terms of font size. You can't make this one bigger because it will go out of the screen. So you just take this font size and you apply that to the other ones. So they're all the same. Because it looks a bit weird that Pro now is huge and then Noob is also a bit bigger, I think. I would just keep it the same. I like this. Listen up to. Yeah, this water animation, I would make it a bit more smooth. And then I would leave out this money icon. Because I think this money icon, yeah, it doesn't really add much to the animation. I think it makes it a bit more too cluttered almost. Because I like the water animation too much. I just want to see the water animation, man. No, I really enjoyed that. The money will get wet, bro. Then the transition, I really enjoyed. So that you go from this to a timeline, I think that's super smart. Again, I would have some motion blur here because it just looks a bit too, I think you didn't enable it on the water or something. Looks a bit too harsh, basically. And again, drag those keyframes out, man. Like that is just a bit more smooth. Because there's too many moments where I was like, okay, it's just stationary, right? And I've said this before, not that things have to be moving all the time over the screen, but just to have a bit of movement here, like a small zoom, that would already work. Here we're now looking at the same scene for quite a long time, which is not bad because things are happening on the screen. But like I said, if it would just zoom out slowly, that would already solve things. I think also in terms of styling here, yellow is always a hard color to work with. And at least that's what I have. And I think most people have that because yellow with white is just not a great combination in a lot of times. And yellow with white is always a bit, I don't know, it always looks a bit cheap, and that's not your fault. It's just in general. I always try to work with yellow and it never works. I must say you have balls to try it. And I don't think it looks bad, but I think you can make it look a bit better if the text was a different color and then like or black or like dark gray without a drop shadow, or you change the color of the folder to be like the same blue as this. That's just a small suggestion. It's just that, like I said, yellow and white is difficult. I like the map though. It makes it, like I said, really engaging. Small spelling mistake with the interviews. I'm not gonna moving you down for that, but just small feedback, right? This was cool too, but I think it needs some motion blur, right? You can already see the 1 to 5K a month. And again, your text animations
Making it as an editor
look really clean. I like the colors. I like also that you how you highlighted certain words and not kept everything in the same color, you know. Sound effects were also good. Yeah. In terms of animation, is difficult because Sujal also did really well. I think I have a bit more feedback here. And yeah, that's mainly the reason why I would probably put this on B tier. Maybe it's difficult to compare these two. I think with Sujal, I had a bit less feedback. And that's not because of the style, but just because I think like, yeah, there's a bit more feedback here with noise. Obito, now this got cluttered. Yeah, so I think you were talking about the map, right? That eventually you have too many map icons, too much text, there's too much going on. Akash, design could be better. Keep practicing, brother. Yeah, I think there's some design improvements, but I also think this is like a certain style, right? And I don't think that that's bad. I also don't want to say like, oh, everyone needs to go for the minimalistic, single, like same font, same colors, and that's it. I like that you also use a bit of different colors, use a bit of a different style, and that works for other creators too. You know, like if you go for certain type of creators that are more like the entertainment niche, for example, then that could work really well. Like I could imagine this style, for example, in a I'm gonna survive in the wild for 24 hours type of video. I'm not gonna put it on a lower tier just because of the style, because like I do see a place for it. Alexandra, yeah, the style just has its own place. Yeah, exactly. So I totally agree. Do you guys agree with the votes too? Because like this is interactive for the people that are new. And the next one is Ellis. Hi there, Tom from the future here. If you're an editor who wants to level up, land high-paying clients, and edit like the pros, listen up. Inside the Social Creator Club Pro, you'll get access to project files from my YouTube videos, exclusive asset packs, including a UI pack, deep dives on all popular styles using Premiere Pro, After Effects, and Blender, interviews with editors of Ali Abdaal, Magnets Media, and more. And a 6-week roadmap to get your first client and earn 1 to 5k a month as an editor. And you also get 2 weekly live calls, premium stock footage, editing challenges, and even potential client opportunities. So if you are serious about making it as an editor, click the link below and I'll see you inside. Damn. Wow. I really love this style. I also love that it's so different, right? Oh, yeah, I love that. Play it once more. Yeah, I think the sound effects are a bit loud. I like the sound effects, but like I said, and this is always general rule of thumb, better too low than too high, basically, in terms of volume. So I rarely get the feedback of clients that the sound effect is too low. And I've had way more feedback that the sound effects are too loud. And you want to hear them, of course, but like I said, it's rather too low than too high. I really love the style though. I think it's so cool. 3D animation, I would personally, hot take, but I wouldn't have done that. Because I think the 2D animations, you really shine and it's super cool. But I do think this 3D animation, in this scene, it looks really cool. I think you can improve it a bit. I'm not sure if it's the render settings, but the lock looks a bit flat. I know also that 3D animations take a lot of time, but just in terms of style, I just love that 2D style. Like this looks so cool, right? Yeah, this is so clean. Okay, small thing, but this should be a MacBook, right? Or not? It's a nice, expensive MacBook. Am I being an Apple fanboy? I just hear a client saying this too. Okay, Tim Cook. I'm sorry for saying this. This is so bad. I don't know why you hate Windows. I don't hate Windows. I think too, it gives a luxurious vibe. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, right. It just gives, because everyone knows that, and this is also because Mac and Apple is like, it's like almost like a fashion item, right? Everyone knows that it's expensive. And with Windows, there's also really cheap Windows, and that's nothing wrong with it. Like I've had Windows for a long time. I have Windows laptops, Windows desktops. It's also where it started out. But yeah, it's just clean, you know. Or if it was a Windows, then maybe if it was a different Windows, I will get a lot of hate for this in the YouTube comments. I have to cut this out. Anyway, I'll keep it in. Small thing. But I love this style. Yeah, I would almost say that this is now an S tier because I think the animations are really good. But yeah, that 3D animation, that's why there's more feedback, right? What are you guys saying? F tier because it's a Windows laptop. No, I'm not gonna judge in that. A tier. Okay, a lot of A tiers I see. Maybe I'll move it around, but I do agree with you guys. I'm gonna put it in A tier. Let's move these down first, and maybe we'll switch these around. But for now, it's cool. We're gonna go to the next one because we're gonna keep up the pace. Next one is Nemanja. Hi there, Tom from the future here. If you're an editor who wants to level up, land high-paying clients, and edit like the pros, listen up. Inside the Social Creator Club Pro, you'll get access to project files from my YouTube videos, exclusive asset packs, including a UI pack, deep dives on all popular styles using Premiere Pro, After Effects, and Blender, interviews with editors of Ali Abdaal, Magnets Media, and more, and a 6-week roadmap to get your first client and earn 1 to 5k a month as an editor. You also get 2 weekly live calls, premium stock footage, editing challenges, and even potential client opportunities. So if you are serious about making it as an editor, click the link below and I'll see you inside. Oh, you went wild with the school animations. That's so cool. That was really good. Let's see. Let's go through this. Okay. I like this animation, but also, of course, with the UI, because I know Nicola also used this. And then also, this animation is exactly like his animation. What I liked about Alexandra's is that it was a bit more creative. She picked inspiration from it and then, created something herself. This animation also, you probably linked everything to the card and then you scaled it. So a couple of things. I've mentioned this before, but when you animate a rounded rectangle, always animate the size and not the scale, because otherwise it will skew the rounded edges. I would also never do a scale animation on a text like this, because like I said, with the skewing of the text, it always looks a bit weird. Rather, if you don't want to animate it like this, then like I said, if you link it to it and you just animate the size, then it will be fine. That is Gmal. Again, small spelling mistake, but that's fine. I wouldn't have used this because you're already copying the animation of him and then also using the footage of him. I think that's tricky. The school animation, I really like. I think you did that really well. This is also where you shine. Alexandra, it's a good thing to use the actual school page of the community. I do agree because it also shows really what's in it, right? Like it's realistic. So that's nice. And like I said, I really enjoyed that because I think it's cool that you made that more custom. Yeah, I think it's difficult because I totally get it. I also this is also just to say is like I'm part of the problem, as in like with my edit like series and with the deep dives. As an editor, it's good to make things custom, make it yourself, and I also mention this everywhere. And for me, it's always difficult when I see animations that are exactly the same as someone else. That makes it difficult for me because I did enjoy that school animation because it was more custom. I'm gonna keep it on a B tier for now, and I'm gonna keep it on a B tier. Maybe I'm gonna change it around. And the next one is Res1E0. Resio, the Rizzler. The next one is Resio. Hi there, Tom from the future here. If you're an editor who wants to level up, land high-paying clients, and edit like the pros, listen up. Inside the Social Creator Club Pro, you'll get access to project files from my YouTube videos, exclusive asset packs, including a UI pack, deep dives on all popular styles using Premiere Pro, After Effects, and Blender, interviews with editors of Ali Abdaal, Magnets Media, and more, and a 6-week roadmap to get your first client and earn 1 to 5k a month as an editor. You also get 2 weekly live calls, premium stock footage, editing challenges, and even potential client opportunities. So if you are serious about making it as an editor, click the link below and I'll see you inside. Oh, let's go through it. I think this is really nice. I also don't mind the font here. I think the font is actually quite cool here because it's like writing something down and there's a line, you know, then that makes sense. I also like this. I don't like that it's Tom Project and it's not Tom's Project and the P is without a capital. Anyway, something small. Maybe some motion blur. I do really like that this is custom, right? Like this is unique. I really enjoy that. Then cool transition. I love that transition too. I think this is so cool that you recreated this too. I love that sound effect with the thing. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, here I felt like there was a bit like with padding, for example, like the top, the text is a bit too much to the side. And this is like small design things, right? I like how you did it though, with the, like how you set it up. Some padding and like design things. This text, how it's aligned. Again, Tom's project. But I would move this up a bit. Text, align it to the left. Like have it as a real Stripe notification, right? Obito, Tom is in the set. How dare you for not mentioning the correct name? No, that's fine. Jameson, great edit, but some design principles, details could be improved. Exactly. And it's small things that can improve this, right? Obito, where's the dollar sign? Well, that's a good one. I didn't even notice that. Earn 1 to 5k a month. Needs a dollar sign. Small things, but yeah. And then this font felt a bit weird. I like that you made some custom animations. I enjoyed that. Yeah, I'm gonna put you to B tier. I'm gonna put Nemanja then lower because I think you had more custom animations and more more creativity and some small things to improve. But yeah, I think it's a solid B. The next one is Vidly. If you're an editor who wants to level up, land high-paying clients, and edit like the pros, listen up. Inside the Social Creator Club Pro, you'll get access to project files from my YouTube videos, exclusive asset packs, including a UI pack, deep dives on all popular styles using Premiere Pro, After Effects, and Blender, interviews with editors of Ali Abdaal, Magnets Media, and more, and a 6-week roadmap to get your first client and earn 1 to 5k a month as an editor. You also get 2 weekly live calls, premium stock footage, editing challenges, and even potential client opportunities. So if you are serious about making it as an editor, click the link below and I'll see you inside. Oh yeah. That was really good. Oh, I'm already thinking of the ranking. Alexandra, why all red though? That was exactly what I was going to say because I gave the Social Creator Club logo and the Social Creator Club branding is now like white and blue. Like we have a solid branding now. I wish you went for the white and blue. Vidly, because I always use blue and this time wanted to do something new. I totally get that too. Like it's also good that you're experimenting with different colors. And I don't say it looks bad. I think it looks really good. But yeah, it just fits less the branding of the Social Creator Club. Really clean. These cards are also so cool. This is a small feedback. I'm going to be really critical, but I wish this was like faded a bit on the side. So you're not seeing the background, like these in the background. No, just a tiny bit that they fade out or blurry. Yeah, that could also work. Difficult thing. Like it's amazing. I don't really have much feedback. Like except maybe the branding and then maybe those cards, maybe those numbers a bit. I would say it's an S tier. Is it an S tier? With Alexandra, I also had some feedback. Did I have less feedback than with Alexandra? What do you guys say? I think it's an S for me. Okay, A tier. Okay, we see a mix. I see Noise saying S tier. Vidly is good when it comes to design. Yeah, well, that he really nails that. I mean, the animations are also really good. I think, like the sound effects. So I'm gonna go with my gut feeling. I'm gonna go with Vidly S tier, but maybe I'm gonna change things around. Like always, I will change things around. All right, let's go to the next one. And the next one is MJ. Hi there, Tom from the future here. If you're an editor who wants to level up, land high-paying clients, and edit like the pros, listen up. Inside the Social Creator Club Pro, you'll get access to project files from my YouTube videos, exclusive asset packs, including a UI pack, deep dives on all popular styles using Premiere Pro, After Effects, and Blender, interviews with editors of Ali Abdaal, Magnets Media, and more, and a 6-week roadmap to get your first client and earn 1 to 5k a month as an editor. And you also get 2 weekly live calls, premium stock footage, editing challenges, and even potential client opportunities. So if you are serious about making it as an editor, click the link below and I'll see you inside. Oh, Jer, you're becoming better and better. Like you can really see your improvements, man. Like, okay, a couple of feedback points though. I think the sound effects or were a bit repetitive or were a bit too loud. One of those. Alexander is also saying the only feedback I have is that the sound effects is a bit repetitive. I agree. I really like the style. Maybe again, I would have incorporated the color blue, not just because I like blue, but it fits the branding. But I also really like what you did with the design. I think this also looks cool, right? I mean, I'm also being really critical. Alexandra, these characters are trending. Yeah, I have also seen that. I've seen this character a lot, but hey ho. It looks cool. I also like that you showed the editors, the interviews. I think that's cool. This also looks really clean. I think it's or A or then a B tier. Ellis was also really good. But yeah, then that 3D scene, that makes it difficult because I also have to vote on that, right? Alexandra, with Ellis, it just sticks in your mind because it's something you've never seen before. Yeah, I do really enjoy that too. Think of putting MJ on A tier. I'm gonna keep it for now like this, and then I'm gonna make the decision later. I'm just gonna postpone it. Next one. And the next one is Kareem. Hi there, Tom from the future here. If you're an editor who wants to level up, land high-paying clients, and edit like the pros, listen up. Inside the Social Creator Club Pro, you'll get access to project files from my YouTube videos, exclusive asset packs, including a UI pack, deep dives on all popular styles using Premiere Pro, After Effects, and Blender, interviews with editors of Ali Abdaal, Magnets Media, and more, and a 6-week roadmap to get your first client and earn 1 to 5k a month as an editor. But you also get 2 weekly live calls, premium stock footage, editing challenges, and even potential client opportunities. So if you are serious about making it as an editor, click the link below. All right. I think some scenes are really cool and some things need some improvements. I think the music is a bit too loud. Let's start out with that. Sound effects are clean. I like that. I like how you did this. Looks cool. I did see that you cut off the layers a bit too short. Yeah, and then this animation. I love the idea of it, that you reveal something, but this felt a bit harsh. I think you can make it easily way more smooth by just easing the animations a bit. And also here, I would ease it a bit more. Clean colors. Yeah, that's my feedback. I don't have much feedback. It's just small design like improvements, but yeah, your animations are generally really good. Like it's also difficult because you're competing with others. Normally I would say like, oh, it's a solid A tier or a solid B tier. But now the solid A tiers and B tiers are just really solid A tiers and B tiers. So I'm thinking more of a C tier. I'm going to have to say C tier. What are the rest saying? As always, it's getting harder in the end. Exactly. Obito solid A. I would normally say that too. But again, if I compare it to MJ or Alexandra, there was just less feedback there. And Ellis, the style was super cool. And like I said, I wish there was no, that 3D scene wasn't there because then there was way less feedback. Probably none. That makes it also difficult. And I always look at like how much feedback do I give? How much improvement is there to be made? And how much am I like blown away? The next one is Frano Meadow. Hi there, Tom from the future here. If you're an editor who wants to level up, land high-paying clients, and edit like the pros, listen up.
inside the Social Creator Club Pro, you'll get access to project files from my YouTube videos, exclusive asset packs, including a UI pack, deep dives on all popular styles using Premiere Pro, After Effects and Blender, interviews with editors of Ali Abdaal, Magnets Media and more, and a 6-week roadmap to get your first client and earn 1 to 5k a month as an editor. You also get 2 weekly live calls, premium stock footage, editing challenges, and even potential client opportunities. So if you are serious about making it as an editor, click the link below and I'll see you inside.
Ooh, that animation was cool. Really cool. Yeah, I definitely saw in the intro like some inspiration. And also in terms of music, it looked a bit like a Jensen's editor, right? Which is actually really cool. I think that's cool that you got inspired by it. And it's, of course, different too in terms of the images that you use. I do like that you also did something different here. Like I said, you made it a bit more creative. I would have liked if you have a different background and maybe a different folder or a different concept here. This also went on a bit too long. And what I noticed is that the images of the folder icon they're a bit pixelated because you probably zoomed in, or again, these are probably not vector. So some motion blur. And then this also, I think this was stolen too much from Nicola because he literally has a 3D scene like this. I do like that you did a bit different in terms of the concept because it's like the week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, what I want to say is that like it's a timeline because you got inspired by the timeline edit, right? It would have made more sense if this was a calendar in some way because it's weeks, right? That's how you can customize it a bit more. So if this was a calendar, it would have made more sense. Here, the audio, I think you forgot to disable one of the audio layers. So you duplicated the footage and then you forgot to mute that one. And that's a common mistake. I also do that a lot. I thought that was quite cool. I think you can improve this 3D animation maybe a bit, but I do really like this concept. It's super unique. It's creative, you know. I enjoy that. So I do really want to motivate that. Like you're creative. You can do that. You can do it. You can literally just come up with a scene from scratch. And also this with the meat, I think that's a cool concept. Yes. Okay. After watching this, I still have to rewatch the other ones, and maybe I'm gonna move things around. I do think there's quite some feedback. There's some creativity there. There is also a scene that is a bit copied. Yeah, I have to compare it with the others. Ellis still really stuck in my head with the style because I think it's super cool. It's creative. It looks different. Looks nice. Not much feedback except the 3D scene. We know. Then MJ did really well. Really love that. Alexandra I really love. And Vidly I really love too. And comparing it to these, I would put it in C, not because it's a C tier, but just comparing it to the others. I want to keep Alice in or as A or B. That means that MJ or Alexandra falls out of the ranking. Yeah, I really like what MJ did. The colors, I think the colors of Alexandra are better. But I just have to say, it's like, yeah, there's more animation, there's more stuff going on. I'm gonna have to move Alexandra to C tier. Sorry. I'm gonna lock it in. This is the vote. Alexandra, damn, Jer. You happy now? I feel so bad. Jer, if you want to split the win money with Alexandra, now is the moment to say it. Cool. Thanks everyone, first of all, for participating. And also if you're in C or D tier, you're not bad. You're not a bad editor. Don't feel demotivated. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.